Thank you, Milky. Happy to start it up, as we do have two pretty interesting comps. There's Fiora on my screen, Marby. We've got bad experiences with this pick.
Yeah, it hasn't been the best for Coda, but my ire is more that we finally are free of the scourge of Jinx and Aphelios, and yet the monkey's paw curls, and we get Jin.
I said Jin.
And that is the worst possible timeline. But the bot lane is not all doom and gloom because I get to talk about Zillion. And
Killer Queen,
Killer Queen gets to die.
Killer Queen, that was such an unbelievably bad move, what he just did.
Yeah.
Oh my god. He just used the blast cone wrong.
Yeah, very bold position. CBL is going to be able to harass this invade, but overall it should still
it's going to be a smart fight.
Favor.
With the blue resetting again, no, that was honestly a shocking play by both junglers in the early. Killer Queen got chunked for no reason whatsoever, and then Penguin just pulled the blue too far. So honestly, impressive stuff from both junglers.
Yeah, the harassment coming out from the Zillion at the level 1 is still just enough to being over that wall. Zhuhao cannot punish it being on this Nautilus instead of something like the Thresh. So able to just sort of rain free poke down and put Team Secret into an uncomfortable position where they can't actually force the enemy team off, can't force Luxury off, can't force anything. But Killer Queen also being able to level up that dash level 1 means he doesn't actually end up blowing the flash. So overall, it's messy, it's scuffed, but it's not going to be too bad. He's only going to really lose that one pot, which it's Graves. He doesn't need that for the clear at all.
Yeah,
so
he doesn't actually get punished.
Just try
he doesn't get punished at all. Oh, Coded. Gets a decent vital. I am keeping... Oh, Blazers, you are very low. Has teleport, so he's okay, but good stuff out of Artifact early. Artifact, someone we should be keeping our eye on. He's been having a good split.
Yeah, he's definitely been one of the ones that have really picked up and taken to this Ahri. I believe he was the first one to show it in the VCS. And I think so. He's doing all right. He's played out the lane quite nicely. He's managed to find the charm, and Zhuhao's found the hook.
I don't think they can get the follow-up. Oh, never mind. Eddie, lovely play. Lands the W and picks up first blood.
Yeah, they think they're safe, but able to flash over the minions, and it's not going to amount to too much. The wave is going to end up crashing. That's about all they can get and find a nice cheeky reset, pick up a cull perhaps. But that's about all we're going to really get out of that win from
Team Kill's a kill, though.
Kill is a kill. It's great, but it's not going to convert into anything too much more. And yeah, just flashing over the minions to find that snipe. That very good play from Eddie. CBL, yes, there's not much you can do at that point, unless you're willing to try and flash into the...
Oh, Zhuhao on the roam goes straight into Blazers, and that's another big hook from the big man.
Yeah, and this is pretty much how they want to be playing this comp is Team Secret. They have a much better early game presence on the map than Luxury does. You have a Graves, you have a Zillion, you have very poor gank setup in the lanes as well, outside of this Jhin. So you're really just trying to slow the game down as much as possible, which is very the antithesis of what we think of as the Luxury playstyle. But they want to slow it down and just try and scale and get gold onto this Fiora, onto this Graves, onto this Victor, and make it go delayed. Where Team Secret, they spike really hard in the mid game. As it goes on, it becomes a little bit harder as Artifact is very single target focused, Eddie is such short range, and then it falls onto Hero and the Camille and that late game power, but that should be matched pretty comfortably by the Fiora. So basically, just Zhuhao killing it.
Yeah, Zhuhao's he's having a good one. You love to see it. Yeah, bit of a time travel there, but it's been happening a little bit. That's okay, whatever. It's not like anything really happened.
Yeah, so Zillion just hits his W. It affects the whole map. Very fantastic. Good to see. Nerfs win. But yeah, yeah, as it is, it's a nice, comfortable lead in the mid and bot lane for the side of Team Secret. Zhuhao has had a great impact. Want to see Penguin try and be a little bit more proactive on the Xin Zhao. Try and link up with his Nautilus the next time they leave the lane.
Yeah, he was actually there for the GameCon Blazers, but Zhuhao kind of played it so well that he ended up just not doing anything. So a little bit unfortunate there. Killer Queen looking for a counter jungle is going to run into Hero. Smite's pretty good, and now Hero's in a lot of trouble. Gets the shield, rolls over the wall, so he's okay in the end and has teleport to get back to lane.
And the next protocol is going to be this bot lane as they're going to try and crash the wave, but it's going to be a bit of a hard dive to commit to unless they can find a... But yeah, it's red. The ward spots them. They know to back off very comfortably, so going to be a good crash, going to be a play to take in. But I do want to see Penguin try and make his way into the top side. I want to see both junglers put a lot of pressure onto top side if they can, because this matchup, if it starts to tip too far one way, it will collapse. It should collapse and delete the other top laner from this game. Right now, it's a small 10 CS lead for the side of Coded, but that's not quite enough to ride off a Camille just yet.
Not quite yet, but it will be Team Secret picking up this dragon. So their bot side is doing very, very well. 20 CS lead for Eddie. And a first blood, so he's having a great time. Vit not really doing what Jin is meant to do. He's definitely meant to try and pressure the lane, use that early damage. Killer Queen and Penguin spotting each other. It's going to be a good smite by Killer Queen, though.
Yeah, I feel you've kind of done your Jin a little bit hard here, picking up the Zillion alongside him, and really, you're not going to have a very strong, very effective kill lane, which is what you really like the Jin to, it's just where you really see the Jin shine alongside this. And okay, Hero just kills Coded.
Oh, that's bad for a Fiora.
As I was saying, you cannot count out the Camille at a 10 CS advantage because you just made that up.
Oh, Coded, what have you... Okay, Coded deserves that. Yeah, that was a shocker.
So look, it's sort of trying to trying to block the empowered Q, the true damage, and then but Hero just walks away, and sort of your riposte is down. Now I can re-engage and completely just destroy you. So very good play. The mind game's coming out from Hero.
Yeah, and now Team Secret, they've got the early rotate here to get Eddie up to the top side along with Zhuhao. Not level 6 on this support, something that we always want to track around Rift Herald. But it's not going to matter because there's no contest. Luxury understand that this one's a little bit cooked. They're not even... I don't think they got they got one plate in the bot side, so not the worst situation.
So overall plate's going to be traded fairly.
Coded in some trouble. He's able to lunge over the wall though.
Yeah, able to riposte the hook means there's not the huge follow-up. Also no depth charge to really lock it down. And Penguin cannot follow either, so just now we're going to see a push into this jungle. Have to be careful for Penguin. Has the flash, so shouldn't be in too much trouble.
Transit guard and flash.
Yeah. And as is, just a play for Eddie on the top side. Vit has roamed up to match, so maybe Hero can pick up another one on the spot side as well, thanks to the power of the Camille with the Sheen. Yep. There it is. It looks like it was pretty much set up for him by Eddie earlier.
It was,
because he just one auto attack.
Here's one I prepared earlier.
Power of the Sheep on Camille. It's so good at taking tower plates.
But yeah, no, this is all going very, very well for Team Secret here. So far, we're not seeing any impact out of the jungle for Killer Queen, which is something we very, very rarely say, as Coded gets a bit of a schlack in there. This is the Graves jungle though, right? This is the high impact Graves jungle.
Yeah, the Graves, he's doing his best. He's picking up a small CS lead, but he doesn't have the pressure in the lanes to really push that farm jungler advantage over the Xin Zhao to really push in and take camps away. He can't really contest objectives either, so it falls down with the lane pressure that is coming out from the side of Team Secret, rather than the pick itself. Like, I don't love the pick, but you can make it work, but he is not set up to, and thus it just becomes absolutely worthless.
Hero in a little bit of trouble as CBL is here, so they want to go under the tower with the chrono shift. Can he dodge the bullets? He can. Hero just walks away.
Yeah, very good use of the ultimate, and able to turn the damage down onto Coded to basically get the kill and walk and deny the and just walk away. Really, that's like CBL being in place means there's no actual kill gold going over, so small victories. But that's a really rough use of that verse chrono shift, and he has to flash to keep his top laner from just sprinting it essentially.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely intended the play. Vit not hitting any bullets didn't help, but overall, just well played by Hero. And Team Secret maintain this, 2 and a bit thousand gold lead. Ooh, Zhu Hao could be in trouble as he's gotten caught out. They throw in a hook. Penguin is here, but he has to be very careful about this. Victor bearing down him. Artifact will land a charm. He's getting a lot of damage onto Blazers, but Blazers turns it around with a kill. This could be a bit of a throw here from Secret as Eddie goes low, has to flash away. Zhu Hao has access to flash as well, though. Uses it. Should have the hook to Spider-Naut as well. So in the end, it's just the one kill for Luxury.
Yeah, the damage not quite there on Artifact, and Penguin, having taken too much damage, is able to be popped by Blazers before he can connect to seal that kill. Eddie left chunked out on the side alone, so it's a huge fight from Luxury coming in, just picking off Zhu Hao.
Should be a dragon as well. Never mind, Killer Queen backed.
Yeah, they don't want to stick around too much. The resets can come out in time, so I don't think... So they're playing it fairly safe. It's just that first cloud. They're not that bothered. And see, Artifact, he does quite a lot, but Blazers is able to finish off Penguin before the real execute's able to come through. Good side step from Eddie on the end. Completely saves that play from going into utter disaster. I think if it's a death to Eddie, it's a definite dragon, but it's a definite bot lane turret with this Herald.
That it is. So more gold going on to Eddie. They know where their bread is buttered. And they're going to play through him as they will move over and secure this dragon themselves. This moves them up to 2. Let's see what rift we head on to, Marby. But so far, Team Secret are really impressing me in their early game here.
This is pretty much the perfect rift for Team Secret if they can continue the stack, because they can get these slows and that can help them secure these kills on the dives, stop them from being able to try and use what mobility that exists to escape. The CBL's speed up is going to be hampered quite a little bit by that. So it's a good roll for them. They're quite happy with it, as now Luxury going to progress into the jungle and find a lot of people sitting on some chickens.
Yeah, that was definitely a big party for the chicken nuggets. And who can blame them? We are on that Hex Tech Rift, as you see. They use the gates to get out. So, no punishments. But we are still sort of waiting for some of these Luxury picks to have their impact. I'm a little bit worried about the Fiora, because I just don't know when she can really start fighting the Camille. Not that they're matched up together right now, but as the game plays out, that certainly will be an important 1v1. And Killer Queen continuing to not have a huge amount of impact still. Has got his Eclipse. He's going for a more damaging Graves build. He's not defaulting to the top lane Graves stuff, which is good to see.
Yeah, he really needs to be able to chunk out that damage. Especially if Blazers has decided to go for this crown. They really need as much upfront burst as they can really get. And for this Fiora, yeah, we really need to see someone try and come up and get her ahead. If she can reach parity with the Camille, there is still that skill matchup, still a lot of that mind games that goes into it. Hero has been getting the better of it so far, but it's not a matchup that she just instantly loses for sure. Artifact's a little bit out of position, but it's an Ari, so it can just press W and run fast.
Yeah, she's very quick.
Herald. Completely.
But yeah, this second Herald, given over to Team Secret, no real contest coming in from Luxury.
And we really just need to see where the link up comes in. I need to see. I would like to see Artifact and Penguin sort of trying to affect the side lanes a little bit, working closer together. Try and punish the pressure around the tower, so it's not just playing ping pong on the top side with the carries.
Blazers is caught.
But Penguin and Zhuhao just decide to gang up on Blazers, and Eddie swoops in to take the kill. They can convert this into a very strong push as CBL and Killer Queen are coming down. Killer Queen should be able to clear the minions fairly.
Oh, Killer Queen! What have you just done, my boy? He just dashes in. That's a good shot coming out of Vit. The Chrono Shift will get the Graves back up as well. As Artifact arrives with the teleport, it looked very scuffed at first, but actually works out pretty nicely there for Luxury.
Yeah, Luxury do defend that second charge, but yeah, Killer Queen wanting to dash and just try and presumably throw the charge out to just clear the way, but picks the wrong time and it finds a Nautilus right in his face, and he gets bursted down, but with the Chrono Shift, it just means that they're able to defend that second charge. Still a huge net win for Team Secret as they don't really commit anything. As here we just see, being very aggressive from Blazers, caught out by the CC, and Eddie can cross distances with that killer instinct, so good to see. Team Secret on the same page, Blazers and Luxury just very scattered, trying to do their own thing.
Yeah, they're doing well. For sure, so far. Artifact has been quiet. I know you're talking about how much you want him to link up with the rest of the team, but so far, apparently all you need is Zhuhao and Penguin.
Yeah.
Honestly, this has been a really good game out of Team Secret. I think this is more what we want to see from them. There's been some missteps, that last part of the play in mid lane, for example. But overall, for a team that's, fifth-ish in our sort of power rankings, this is pretty good.
Yeah, they're coming in. They're pretty comfortably stamping down on what Luxury has brought forth. I would say that this isn't a comp that really plays into what I would consider the strengths of Luxury. So we still have to see them try and pull that out in game 2 and really say, to make a case that they belong above Team Secret and in that sort of playoffs area. But Luxury trying something different, and it's really not working out for them. I would say perhaps that maybe Team Secret needs to try and push the throttle a little bit more, because they've done a lot of capitalizing on mistakes, but they haven't done a hell of a lot of just finding kills. As Coded, he makes up for his mistake earlier.
Yeah, there we go. They do trade it back. Vit, just survives against the burst of the Kai'Sa. Now the Hextech Drake is on the contest without their Camille for 20 seconds. I don't know what Team Secret can really do about that. Hitting a hook's a good start as Coded goes low, goes down. No Zillion ult was available. As now, with the curtain call opening up, Team Secret are in the firing line. Eddie's in a lot of trouble. Zhuhao, though, playing it well to allow him to get off another Q. Killer Queen will secure the dragon, but can he secure his escape? Ooh, not with Artifact coming over the wall like that. Never mind, he has the quick draw. He has a blast cone as well. Artifact very speedy, but has no more ult charges. Killer Queen in the brush. Could try and turn him around. Yeah, I don't think he had a choice. He knew he couldn't keep running because he'd run into Penguin and Zhuhao. I think he had to just take the risk. Nearly one-shot Artifact as well, but in the end, Killer Queen does go down.
So yeah, I would say there's an option, because with quick draw health, you can probably tank that one tower shot and just funnel your way up through the top side. But it doesn't matter in the end. It's a very good engage from Coded, sort of punishing a low health hero, and yeah, just lucky on the proc there, I suppose. Comes up, lines up perfectly for him to take it down, and it starts off, and there's where the Chrono Shift is used early. It's blown where we were watching the ADCs in the mid lane, but it does help set up Killer Queen to just wail on this dragon. He's able to take it in the end, and even though the fight looks really bad from the start, Jin, despite being on no health, he can still contribute and land these shots. It's enough to get Eddie low enough for the bomb. And even though the fight does go the way of Team Secret, of Luxury, it's chaotic enough that the dragon is secured by Killer Queen.
Yeah, I think you were right the first time. The fight went to Team Secret.
Fight went to. The dragon went to...
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's all right.
kills Coded.
He does. Up on the top side, Hero and Blaze is having a little bit of a scrap, and Camille is a balanced champion. Divine Sunderer, cool item. As they do get that kill, Eddie dashes over to take down Killer Queen, and with 3 completely random, unconnected picks, they get a Baron.
Yeah, 3 solo kills, and everyone on the top side with Artifact teleporting in as the Hero one kill on Blazes was looking dicey. CBL is around, but it's gonna be a big old meme if that bomb steals it.
It would be, but we've seen stupider. CBL goes into the chrono shift. They don't want to stick around. Reinforcements are on their way, so they're just going to take that ultimate cooldown. They're going to take the Baron, and Team Secret are in a really, really strong position.
So this is the second one. It's actually Blazes taking the initiative and trying to cut down Hero, but the damage, the Divine Sunderer heal, and just the ridiculous Sheen chunk damage that comes through with the true damage, it's just it's too much for the poor little Victor to handle as we go straight into a fight.
Yeah, we do. I almost thought this was still a replay, as Graves is already fallen. That last Jin shot won't land, but Coded will be able to move forward. Blazes pick up a kill. Blaze is picking up a second. This Victor getting a little bit stronger as Baron buffs are being taken away. Eddie now has to surf his way out of this one. Charm lands and in goes Hero. Ari will pick up the kill, put down the ultimatum. CBL extremely low, and oh no, it's all gone wrong here, Marmy. Luxury get wiped out, they get aced.
It starts out so well, but a nice charm from Artifact. The push from Blazes is so aggressive. He walks too far forward, he gets chunked by the Ari and into the Camille, is able to clean it up. They still have the Baron buff on 3. They can push this mid lane inhibitor. Probably just take the tower and walk away. As Graves is just doesn't care. He's going to kill. You want to kill? He's going to kill Eddie.
He's going to try and kill Eddie, as Eddie managing to dodge everything, putting up a shield. Report Killer Queen.
Yeah, okay. Blazes
TP'd in to try and help. He's got
really wishes he could cancel.
Woo! Woo! No, it doesn't quite work out. It would have been really clever, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, it was a nice attempt. But the charm does find the recall, and it's a very aggressive Team Secret play, and they are punished for it, but the overchase is what seals it, because Zhuhao and Penguin, they've been leading the charge so far, but they just get over eager, they get popped, and then it feels good. You feel like you can chase it down. Look how far ahead Blazes runs with the zoom, and then just takes so much damage from the missile from Eddie, takes the charm, and then Hero he's fed. He's a big boy.
Yeah. It's a VCS team. Stop picking Fiora challenge. Never works out, seemingly. We've got one good Fiora player, and it's not on these teams. This is going to be a Hextech Drake secured. It's not going to be the Soul. Luxury did manage to secure that third one. So they're happy to at least not be facing that down. But we go into a fight as Hero starts it off with so much damage. He managed to get out as well. Coda gets absolutely destroyed. The chrono shift not even used. CBL still has access to it. Killer Queen is in the alcove. Alcove Gaming, the W is good enough. And the kills are continuing to rain in for Team Secret.
No point using your ult there, CBL. Just save it. It's your CD is long. Your death time is shorter than the cooldown. So, and you want it to be up when inevitably they try and dive your Jin. So, there it
is. That's Eddie, very, very confident as he just immediately dashes in. Might actually be in some trouble now, but has Hero to play bodyguard. Not well enough. And maybe that was a little bit over aggressive, guys.
I basically dove the fountain. So yeah, quite over aggressive, and this does give a bit of gold back onto Blazes, onto Vit, and this should help them. It gives them that angle to maybe if they find Team Secret clumped up in a Baron pit to just unload hell with AoE damage on top. But I don't think it's going to be quite enough, because these side lanes, these solo lanes rather, are just untouchable. Artifact can just run into Coded pretty pretty freely. Coded has no hope into hero at this point, realistically, unless he really outplays the hookshot with the boss. And it's just
even then,
it's just scrambling. It's just scrambling for the for as much gold as possible for Luxury to try and find that big AoE burst team fighter when Secret are stuck in a pit or a corridor. That's all I can see is their angle. But, I mean, if Secret are going to just sprint into the fountain, that is the other angle.
It's true. I mean, that was a very silly move out of Team Secret. But they're having some fun. They know how far ahead they are. They're 12k up at 25 minutes, Marby. Let's not beat around the bush. They're winning. There's Artifact managing to walk in, just clear waves, not worried at all about Coded, and why would you be? This Fiora is a bit of a joke.
Yeah, nothing really.
The mid lane push as well.
Nothing that can really lock it down either. As here comes Hero to really set up Coded's misery.
God, Coded, you're so bad.
Yeah, yeah. You can't really take that gate at all. There's no hope. Plus the double CC. It's lined up and spaced properly. So even though it blocks the hookshot, the charm it follows instantly and cleans it up.
No.
And with all that going on,
is me. Coded's not bad. He's actually a decent player. What is going on with what is wrong with Luxury this split? It doesn't make sense.
Juao has gone in, so that makes sense. Okay,
but they don't follow up. Just a bit of poking. They pick up 2 inhibs at 26 minutes. Love to see it. Oh, Gale forcing forward. And opening up with the ultimate as well. This is actually Team Secret. The health bar's a little bit spotty. Teleport coming in as well. Penguin puts up the Crescent Guard. Actually blocks a lot of damage with it. But Hero could be in trouble as Coded bears down on him. He's got one more Vital to find. He does find it. Can that 1v1 go right? I'm only watching the 1v1 because the rest of the fight is an absolute wipe in favor of Team Secret. But at least Coded can say, well, I killed the top laner. Not that it matters. As Team Secret, they get the ace, they walk into the base, and they will be claiming game 1.
You can take that, you can put your stamp on it and say, GG, better top laner wins. Bot diff. That's all Coded saying. He's happy. He's calling the bot diff. He won the 1v1 at the end, so clearly he's the better top laner. Just complete devastation from the start.